Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of WoW School for players that are just beginning the game here in the year 2020. So, in this episode, we're going to be learning about how to quest and gain experience, as this is going to be your main goal as a new player. Now, you'll find quests everywhere, and it can be a little bit overwhelming understanding how to get started and where to go. So, I'm going to be teaching you how to quest effectively, how to spend your time wisely, so that you always feel like you're doing the right thing to help your character on the road to max level. So, buckle in, let's get questing. Our subject today will be my brand new level 1 human warrior, Hoopajuke. He's going to be doing the beginning human quest to help you guys learn how to quest effectively. So you notice as soon as your character spawns, you'll always be standing in front of some NPC, like this guy, Marshall McBride, that has a yellow exclamation point above their name. When you see a character with a yellow exclamation point above their name, that means they have a quest for you. And if you right click them, some quest dialog will pop up. If you want to know the background of the quest, you can read all of this. Or if you want to just skip directly to the quest objective, you can see exactly what you need to do here. In this case, I need to kill 6 Blackrock wargs. And the rewards for the quest, I'm going to get some gloves, a little bit of money, a little bit of experience. So I'm going to go ahead and accept that. Now, as I do, notice that over here on the right, pinned to my screen, is the quest and its objective. I can also press M on my keyboard to bring up my map and quest log. And I've got a map of the area here, and notice that I've got a highlighted region with a 1 in it. That 1 corresponds to the quest beating them back, killing 6 Blackrock wargs. So I can go into that highlighted area because that's the area I need to go to complete the quest. So as I walk into the area, now I see Blackrock wargs, and if I mouse over them, I can even see down here a tooltip pops up that said I have 0 of 6 slain. So I know that's the right enemy that I need to kill. I'm going to head up to this guy and start slaying some wargs. And there's one. You can see that my quest progress popped up that I've killed 1 of 6 Blackrock wargs. This type of quest is called a kill quest. They're probably the most common quest in WoW, and they're very simple. You have a certain amount of a particular enemy that needs to be slain. So I can go ahead and complete this quest and kill 6 of these wargs. Alright, fast forward, and I've gone ahead and killed 6 wargs. Now, this quest is complete. I can see over here on the right, it says ready for turn-in. It says the same thing in my map and quest log, which again I brought up by pressing M. And you'll notice that highlighted area is gone now because that quest has been completed. Instead, I've got a question mark on my map. And that's actually pretty helpful because that's going to tell me how to get back to the guy who gave me the quest to turn it in and get my reward. So I'm heading back to Marshall McBride here. Notice that he now has a question mark, which means I can turn this quest in. I can click complete quest and I'll get some experience. And now he immediately gives me another. It's pretty common that an NPC will actually have a line of quests to give you and not just one. So I'll go ahead and accept this. It looks like it's another kill quest. Now again, I can bring up on my map and similar area. Now this time I'm looking for Blackrock spies. So rather than kill every warg in my way, I'm just going to be looking for a Blackrock spy, which is a different type of enemy. I can see that it's these orc guys here. And I'm going to go ahead and complete that quest by slaying 8 of these fellas. Alright, so I fast forwarded just a little bit. I finished killing the Blackrock spies. I turned in that quest, and then I was sent to 2 new quest givers, both of which gave me a quest. Now I have 2. So in my quest log, I see I have 2 different quests, and you'll notice here that both quests are in similar areas. Their blue highlighted areas overlap. So it's going to be smart for me to complete both of the quests kind of side by side before I go and turn them in. Now what's interesting here is I have another kill quest, which is all I've gotten so far, but I also have something else. Injured Soldier Revived is the objective of one of my other quests. Sometimes your quest won't be to kill things, it will be to gather things or collect things, which pretty much in WoW boils down to finding out what to click and clicking on it. So as you notice here, as I walk forward into the highlighted area, see all this sparkly stuff? That means that this is some kind of object I can interact with. These are injured Stormwind infantry. That's part of my quest objective, to heal injured soldiers. So if I go up to these guys and I right click them, you can see that I'm completing part of my objectives. I need to do that 4 times. So I can do this side by side as I kill goblin assassins. Here's a goblin assassin right here. We're going to start smacking him. And we'll complete both of these quests side by side and turn them in together. That's being efficient. You want to try and use your time wisely. So it would make sense to heal just the soldiers, go back, turn that in, and then come back again to do the goblin assassin. So you can kind of sit on a quest and turn things in all at once. Right, so continuing on, I've turned in those quests, and my next quest giver sent me to this area. I have 2 interesting quests here. One is to collect Blackrock Orc weapons. So this is what's called a collect quest. This is also very common in WoW. If I mouse over this Blackrock character here, you'll see down in the bottom right-hand corner a tooltip pops up saying that I have 0 of 8 Blackrock Orc weapons. That means that by killing this mob, he can drop the quest item that I need. So I'm going to go ahead and fight him. And once he's slain, I'm going to loot him. And you'll see he dropped a quest item, Blackrock Orc weapon. So in collect quests, sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll just see that, well, pretty much every monster drops the item. Let's see if this one does. Other times, the quest item will be a little bit more rare. And for example, to collect 8 orc weapons, I'm going to have to kill 16 Blackrock orcs. Well, in this case, it looks like just about everyone is dropping them. So this is called a collect quest. And then the other quest that I got is an interesting one too. I need to extinguish vineyard fires. And you'll notice up here on where my quest is pinned, there's a little item icon. That's because this quest giver actually gave my character a quest item. Which means that I need to do something with this in order to complete the quest. By clicking on, or at least mousing over the quest item here, it says extinguishes fire at the Northshire Vineyards, just point and shoot. So if I right click this, I can use it to put out the fires. A lot of times if a quest seems tricky, you can't figure out what to do, there's a good chance that you might have a quest item in your inventory and you're just not aware of it. Quest items interact with the world in lots of different ways. This is just one particular type of quest item. There's many, many different ones. If you're not sure what you're supposed to do with them, the go-to places would be to mouse over the item itself and read the description, or check out your quest log and read a little bit more carefully into the description of the quest. These are clues of how you can use those quest items. So other types of common quests that we got here are collection quest and quest item quests. Alright, so I've continued to quest in this area and I've noticed that there's nothing really left for me to do. My last quest had my quest giver actually send me to a new area. What that typically means is that the quest hub you've been working in is done. You've finished everything and it's time to move on to the next area. I can tell that if I follow the map to this question mark down here from the quest that I just received, I'm probably going to get a whole bunch of new things to do. I also see there's an exclamation point on my way there that's likely going to help me continue my questing as well. So as you quest in WoW, things are pretty linear. You'll notice that you get sent from one hub to another pretty smoothly, and you'll really never be left with an empty quest log and nothing to do. So keep checking your map to figure out where to go next. If you really get lost, you can zoom out on your map a little bit. So in this case, I'll zoom out. Instead of looking at Elwyn Forest, which is where I am right now, I'll click on Eastern Kingdoms. Now, this gives me the whole continent. And as I mouse over different areas, you can see that each of these areas has a level range. So if I completely exhaust where I'm at, Elwyn Forest, and I'm not sure where to go, I'm going to want to look at what level I am when I finish the zone and find a zone on this map that matches that. Completing quests efficiently, like stacking them up like we talked about earlier, turning them in, and just always making sure that you're on some sort of quest completing some quest hub and then immediately moving on to the next one is the most effective way to solo level in WoW. I've seen a lot of people ask on forums like WoW Noob on Reddit if their method of leveling is quote unquote correct or not. If you're doing quests that are appropriate for your level, you can pretty much assume that, yeah, what you're doing is fine. As long as you're just making sure that you're always on a quest and you're always working toward completing one. This is not a game like some other MMOs where you need to do a lot of mob grinding and just brainlessly killing mobs. That aspect of WoW was removed quite a while ago. If you're leveling on your own, questing is the way to go. As far as dungeons go, if you want to play with other people, that's a topic for another video in the future. So I hope this video answers any questions that you might have had about how to quest and gain experience in WoW and just what am I supposed to do when I first log into my brand new character. Completing quests is exactly what you're supposed to do when you first log into that character. If you have any questions or feel like I left something important out, I really appreciate it if you leave me a comment. I will try to get to it. Also, if you enjoyed this guide, please throw me a like, throw me a sub. There will be more coming in the future. Next, we're going to be covering dungeons, how to get started in them and the different roles, as well as just how to traverse the World of Warcraft, how to get from one expansion to another, when should I go to which one. We'll be covering all that next in our future WoW School classes, so stay tuned. I am Donkey Storm, and enjoy your leveling in World of Warcraft.